It's time for a free 2-in-1 airdrop, and this will be the last time we use the Monad testnet before the mainnet is live. And in this video, we'll show you how to qualify for the Taya Finance airdrop as well and complete the latest task asked by us by the Monad team. You know the rules, we don't stop clicking until the official snapshot announcement, so before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. And before we begin, my friends, we just wanted to share this incredible $18,000 event of which you can get started with just by signing up with MEXC. It runs until the 28th of September, so you can get your hands on incredible rewards just by signing up with the MEXC exchange. If you complete a few simple tasks, you will earn some delicious rewards up to $18,000 worth. Nonetheless, we're going to directly start over with Taya Finance, which you can see we're on the application. This is currently in testnet, my friends. And for those who are unaware, we've been farming the Monad testnet ecosystem for a very long time. Now, we've been making so many airdrop tutorials within the Monad ecosystem, making 2-in-1 airdrops of which you can qualify for Monad and applications like Taya. Now, it seems like it's coming to an end, my friends, and the mainnet is just around the corner. People are saying the Monad airdrop is coming in September of this year, which could happen within the next few weeks. And therefore, Monad has actually asked us to do something before the airdrop goes live, and that is to very simply head over to the Discord and ensure that you've got your X account on your Discord profile, which you can see here on the official announcements. So all you need to do is very simply follow these steps just like I'm going to do right now. As you can see, we want to head over to X. Next, all you want to do is very simply get yourselves in. Give it a second to load up. Once it's done, guys, we've officially completed this step and we should be ready for the Monad airdrop. Well, of course, after we've done all our clicking on the testnet. So that is that step done. As you can see, we've officially done that. You can now come back and confirm that we've done this step. After that, guys, we just need to now start clicking on the testnet of Monad until the snapshot goes live. Until that very moment, guys, I'm going to be clicking because, of course, I want the largest airdrop allocation possible. And this will help just by simply using protocols such as Taya. Now, what we want to do is very simply get ourselves logged into the Taya platform. Use the wallet that you've been using the entire time in the Monad ecosystem, unless, of course, you want to start a new journey. However, you can see I've got 19.18 MON tokens, and I can use these tokens to swap and interact with applications like Taya. And therefore, what we want to do is, guys, first, we need to head over to the left-hand side and check out the point system. This point system is for those who are on the testnet right now. Once the mainnet goes live, these quests won't be here anymore. However, you can see that we can see all of these different quests that we can complete in order to confirm these on-chain tasks. So the first one is to perform a swap, and we can do that very simply. Next is to add to a liquidity pool, and next is to claim your XP. Now, I know it doesn't look that great, guys. The user interface is a bit messed up, and therefore we just need to, of course, either A, come back at a later time once they fix this, or B, just continue as if nothing's ever happened. However, you can see they've also got social tasks down below, so I'm going to complete these ones first as these are the easiest ones. So let me show you. If we just follow Taya over on X, very simply do so. Next, you need to like a post, next retweet a post, and then comment on a post, and then boom, you just claim your points, which you can see you'll get 10 points for completing the above actions. So I'm not going to do all of these right now, guys, but you can see how simple it is. As you can see, we need to very simply get our X account on here. So please click the button if you want to do it. As you can see, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then I need to copy this tweet, of which we need to paste over here, verify it, and boom, as you can see, we can now follow Taya over on X, which we've already done. Give it a second. Once the seconds have loaded up, you can verify it, and boom, as you can see, we've now completed that quest. We can come back, do the next one, just like this post, very simple and easy. Come back over in 10 seconds once it's done. Boom, verify it. That's the second one. Next, all you need to do is repost it, then make a comment, and then you can claim your 10 points. So if you want to do this, you can repost it now and unrepost it later. If you guys really want to do that, it's entirely up to you. Just give it a few seconds. Once you've waited, verify it again. You'll get the green tick. After that, you can come back here, do the comment one like I said. Make a quick comment if you really want to. I don't know whether or not it's just awesome, fantastic, reply, next. Give it a second to load up. Obviously, maybe 5-10 seconds, whatever it is. Hit that verify button, as you can see. And then boom, now all we need to do is claim our 10 points. Fantastic. We've now got 10 XP just by completing a few simple social quests, and we can do the same, which we can see with the ones down below. Mondog, 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 and then the next one, Taya X, and then as you can see, guys, you just claim your points wherever possible. So the next step is to very simply perform a swap. So we're now going to head over to the swapping section on the left hand side because we want to complete these on-chain tasks. Up in the swapping section, if you see that we've got TMON tokens here or whatever tokens that you want to swap, you can swap. So first of all, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a token to swap into. Let's just say it was USDT for now. I'm going to choose around 0.017 MON to swap. I know it's not that much, but of course it's just a testnet tutorial, and therefore volume, in my opinion, isn't the biggest thing that we need to be concerned about. It's stacking up transactions, being active as many days as possible, and of course how many applications we've interacted with, which our newest and latest one is Taya Finance. So once you've done a swap, guys, all we're going to do is then wait for it to load up and confirm. Boom, which we can see is now done. We can then head back into the points section, go over to the on-chain task, scroll down, hit that perform a swap one. As you can see, we need to verify it. Once it's done that, eventually it should say that you've done it. If it's glitched out, guys, maybe perform another swap. Maybe it might have to be a certain amount of volume, who knows. If it's glitched out, try another swap, guys, over on the swapping section. So this time I'm just going to swap 1 MON maybe for USDT. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. Of course, it might take a few seconds to load up, so you could be just patient and wait for it to see if it does work. But for me, I'm just going to do a second transaction to see if that makes a difference and we can claim our points. So we've swapped 1 MON for USDT. Now that we've done that, we can head back over to the points section, go over to the tasks. Now see if we can confirm this step, of which we should have done. And sadly, it does not seem to be uploading. So maybe we just need to wait a few minutes before it can work. However, at least we've known that we've swapped on this platform, and we just need to wait for it to obviously recognize that we've done the swap on the Monet testnet. One last time, as you can see, the user did not complete the step, and therefore, as you can see, it might be glitched out right now, guys, but we might have to come back at a later date. However, why it's not working, I do not know. This is the 4th time that I've tried to verify it. Unfortunately, guys, these sort of things happen on a testnet, so don't worry too much. Just make sure that you're getting those transactions in, and we should be helping ourselves for the main airdrop, which is going to be Monet. After you've done that, guys, come back later, see if the perform a swap task works. However, it does ask you to add to a liquidity pool, so we can get ourselves ready for that step just by heading over to the pool section. Next, we're going to choose a pool of which we want to participate in. You can see many different pools. If, for example, it was the MON to USDT, you'd select it, add liquidity, choose an amount of MON that you want to add. So if it was 1 token, for example, you can see automatically it's going to balance out the amount of USDT we need. So you just get the USDT in. Once you've done that, you just want to add the liquidity, and then boom, you've added liquidity pools. Guys, it is a bit glitchy every now and then, just to let you know. So if it doesn't work right now, come back in a few minutes. However, now you can see all the tokens have loaded up. So if, for example, we were to try again, add liquidity, boom, I'm just going to add 1, get the USDT in. As you can see, it is now working. Next, we add liquidity and we are good to go. This is exactly how it's done, my friends. It's not so hard to add liquidity and swap tokens on a decentralized exchange, and therefore these little tasks can help us for multiple airdrops in one. Now that we've done that, let's head back over to the point system, see if it works this time. As you can see, we're going to try perform a swap one again. Sadly, it does not work. Let's see if the liquidity pool one works. Let's see. Boom, verifying task. It does not work, even though that we know that we've done it. So, like I said, come back in a few hours, maybe come back in a few minutes to see if it does change anything. If it doesn't, come back the next day. No problem. At least we're stacking up those transactions until that Monad testnet snapshot, which we're all waiting for. I'm very, very excited. Now, what I will say is, guys, that all from here that you want to do is very simply just stay up to date with all of the tasks. If they add new on-chain tasks before the mainnet goes live, complete them. If they add any more social tasks before the mainnet, complete them. These are all very simple ones to do, and everyone can do them. You can see that we've already earned 10 points from just the social tasks. You can do more, which are down here, guys. They're very simple just by following, liking, and interacting with Mondog over on X, and the same with more new tweets of which have come out from Taya. So from here, guys, like I said, just swap, just provide liquidity, stay up to date with all of the tasks available. After that, what I like to do for security reasons is I like to head over to revoke.cash, and all I like to do is head over to the Monad section, of which I may have some transactions that I need to revoke. This is just for extra safety, and you can see here from the USDT that I used, I now need to very simply revoke it, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And the best part is we get an extra transaction of which is going to help us qualify for an airdrop. And not only that, but we're also going to have another contract interaction on our list because of course we are using Revoke. Fantastic guys, if you want to do this, by all means you can. This is exactly what I do on a daily basis. And therefore now all we need to do is, guys, prepare ourselves just by swapping, providing liquidity and interacting with Monad as much as possible, because we know the Monad airdrop is coming very, very soon. And how do we know this, guys? Well, if you take a look, we officially got the Monad Foundation page, and let's keep an eye on this page because this is probably where we're going to claim our airdrop. But of course, needless to say, stay up to date with the official Monad Discord and X page because that's where you're going to get the first updates. However, my friends, you know exactly what to do in order to qualify for the Taya Finance airdrop and the Monad airdrop. There might be some mainnet quests once the Taya Finance goes live on mainnet alongside Monad. Right now, our main focus is of course the Monad airdrop. However, by preparing with platforms such as Taya, preparing with platforms such as Kuru and other Monad ecosystem apps, we are very simply qualifying for multiple airdrops and getting prepared for multiple airdrops. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.